Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl. A couple weeks ago I went on a Driftwood hike, so today I want to share with you the process my Driftwood goes through in preparation for use in my tank. And at the end of the video, you'll see how it looks, so please stay tuned. Here is my pickling pot, and I'm boiling the driftwood that I plan on using in my Angel's aquarium. I did this over the weekend to prepare the driftwood I found on my last hike, so it would be ready for use Monday morning following my water change. So this is how I process my driftwood for use in my aquariums. While the driftwood is still dry, I clean off as much loose dirt, bits of bark, bugs, moss, and anything else that may be on it. Once it's as clean as I can get it, then it's time to soak it. Each piece is soaked in water to soften up the leftover debris that I wasn't able to remove while it was dry. I use a wire brush to clean up as much as possible, and then I use a knife to scrape in between the crevices, again getting as much off as I possibly can. These two pieces were quite dirty, not just dirt and old bits of bark, but they also had moss growing on them. I'm pretty sure these are roots by the way they're all bent and winding. Once the driftwood has been washed, cleaned, and brushed, it's time to boil. The smaller of the two pieces fit very nicely into my pot, but the longer one had to be turned a couple times, which extended my boiling time to about 4 hours. I do this to release as many tannins as possible and to kill any harmful bacteria or microorganisms that may be living on it. I also find the lighter in color the wood is, the fewer tannins it releases. I'm not a fan of tannins or black water, so that makes me happy. After I've boiled the wood, I let it dry for a bit and then just take a small brush checking for any bits that were stubborn. These pieces look pretty cool and have many ways I'll be able to set them up in the tank. I like to try a few different setups before putting them in. They're very light and will float, so I'll be securing them down with rocks. So often that will dictate how the setup is going to be. But they turned out really well, and I'm anxious to get them into my aquarium. So here they are in my 55-gallon tropical community. I love working with driftwood because it has such character. You can change the entire look of your aquarium just by setting the driftwood up differently. I know it's great for the fish. You can see how they explore all the nooks and crannies of the new setup. This is a couple hours after a 60% water change. The new driftwood is in place, and yes, I'm still using fake plants. You may notice, though, that I have removed the giant pink plant that my granddaughter loved so much. So on this aquarium, I'm running a Fluval 306 canister, which is rated for 90 gallons, a reticulated sponge filter that is rated for over 100 gallons, and I also run a water polisher all the time. I have a great light on this aquarium, but I can't find the name of it anywhere, so I can't share that with you, but I do love it. I have never had algae problems in this aquarium, although I probably shouldn't have just said that. I do have a couple plecos and a half a dozen cories in here as my cleaning crew. I also have bottom feeders like the clown loaches, the rainbow sharks, and my rope fish, which all come together as a good enough cleaning crew. Eventually, I am going to secure some live plants to the wood. I will be using the fake plants until I go back to Fanatics in Mississauga, as their plants are truly amazing. You can see what I mean by the Anubias I have in my Geophagus aquarium. For now, I will be sticking to using the fake plants. I am very happy how the new driftwood looks, and I would love to hear what you think. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful day. I wish you a great day tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.